I knew to be scared of dark alleys and not to walk home by myself at night, but I never knew that this sort of thing could happen.
In 2023, Angelene Judge walked into a police station armed with nothing but second-hand information and a gut feeling, ready to make a harrowing accusation against her former friend, Micah Fowler.
He was hiding cameras, spy cameras, in places where people expect privacy. For me, he recorded me over my 20s and 30s in the shower, in the toilet, and in the bedroom. And he kept that footage for over a decade.
What followed was a series of police raids across dozens of properties. Investigators subsequently charged the man with dozens of offences related to at least 22 victims.
The weird thing about this crime is that you experience it first when you find out about it, and then you experience it again when you're confronted, and you have to sit with that evidence. You can know somebody so well, and they can be such a charismatic, loving, fun, generous person, and be a horrific offender at the same time, and you cannot know that that's happening for years. It makes me question whether there was a friendship or whether I was just another pawn in the game. Like, every single aspect and every single person and every single moment of his life was orchestrated towards this compulsion, this addiction, and it makes you question if any of it was real.
Police also turned to Angelene to identify many of the victims, none of whom knew they had been secretly recorded in bedrooms and bathrooms.
Hardest thing I've ever done. Yeah. I think knowing that somebody else is being harmed sexually before they do, yeah, it's hard. The damage is just horrific. It is just, the scale of it is just beyond imagination, and there's no coming back from it. There's no undoing any of it.
Did you have complicated feelings about having reported him?
Yeah, I think the weirdest thing that I felt was, in a way, I felt glad that I was one of the victims. I was relieved that I'd caused this investigation and I'd caused all this hurt that all these victims had to go through triggering it, and I was glad that I had to experience it firsthand myself. I think it's important that we talk about the men who commit these sorts of crimes and the things that create them, the people that enable them, the culture that supports them, and the impact that they have on their victims and the community. And I think that it's potentially like a silent epidemic.
Over the years, Angelene says she never saw one of the spy cameras.
I'm quite a neat freak. I'm the kind of person that, like, when I have a shower, I wipe down the bathroom cabinet and lift everything up. And I never saw anything. I didn't realise until afterwards that these cameras, they can be shampoo bottles, toothpaste tubes, USB chargers, like a cell phone charger. They can be towel robe hooks that you put on the back of a bathroom door. They can even make them so small that they're a screw in a cabinet, in a bathroom cabinet.
I've actually brought a spy camera with me today that I've borrowed of someone, and I want to show you it.
Wow.
You want to have a look?
You've been holding this the whole time?
Yeah.
I can't even tell where the lens is.
And I haven't been recording today, but I did have it in my pocket with the camera open, looking at you.
Yeah. It's incredible, isn't it? Like, and I think that this is, these are legal in New Zealand, and that's something I think that should change. I think these are a weapon that can be used to harm people sexually and abuse them, and you shouldn't be able to go and trade me or Amazon.
Justice Minister Paul Goldsmith says banning spy cameras is not currently part of the government's work program. Trade Me Policy and Compliance Manager James Ryan says generally, if something is legal, it can be sold on Trade Me. He says some people find them useful for security reasons, but Trade Me strictly forbids them from being advertised in a way that could imply they could be used illegally. Amazon did not respond to requests for comment by deadline.